Today on CNN, we bring you an exclusive look at the future of our city. What's ahead, what's new, and how we're working to build a stronger Carson. And now, your hosts for today's special broadcast, Mayor Lula Davis-Holmes.
Good afternoon, Carson, and thank you for joining us on CNN, Carson's News Network. That's right, your most trusted source for all things happening in Carson. I'm Lula Davis-Holmes, and today I'm not just your mayor, I'm your news anchor, bringing you exclusive inside look at what's on the horizon for our wonderful city, the jewel of the South Bay. In the past year, the city of Carson has been hard at work under the leadership of our dedicated city council and executive team. Together, we've been working tirelessly to make Carson an even greater place to live, work, play, and pray. And today, I'm excited to share with you what's coming next. As you can see, we're reporting live from our brand new television studio, a key initiative scheduled to launch in 2025 as part of Carson's first ever multimedia division. This department will serve as a hub for community engagement, digital storytelling, and citywide communications, delivering original programming and important city updates across our own cable network and digital platform. With this studio and dedicated team behind it, we are elevating Carson's presence, ensuring our city's story is told nationwide. And speaking of new, you may have already noticed Carson is shining brighter than ever with a brand new look. Since we are the jewel of the South Bay, you will be seeing this new city seal and marketing logo throughout the city of Carson, its parks, and beyond. The seal isn't just about Carson, it's about you, the residents, the business community who make this city truly shine. We have a lot to cover today, and with so much happening in Carson, let's dive right in. Big changes are coming as to how Carson stays connected. A brand new website, a high-speed fiber optics network, and an easy-to-use 311 reporting app will make it easier than ever before for Carson residents to find information, access services, and report issues in their neighborhoods. To walk us through these exciting upgrades, we'll turn to our very own city clerk and reporter of the day, Dr. Khalil Bradshaw, who is live on the scene with our IT director, Gary Carter. Dr. Bradshaw, what can you tell us?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I'm here at City Hall with the Director of Information Technology and Security, Gary Carter. Director Carter, can you tell us how these upgrades are going to help residents improve their connectivity with the city?
Of course, our city-owned fiber optic network is going to offer a faster, more reliable internet experience for our parks, our city facilities, and more importantly, when we're finished, offer gigabit broadband to our residents and local businesses. This represents Carson's self-reliance and a significant investment in the city's future, driving our economic growth and innovation.
Did you see that? Someone just did illegal dumping in our city. We need a tool that can help us with that. Do you have something?
As a matter of fact, I do. It's our Carson 311 app, available for download in Google Play and the App Store. Our Carson 311 app allows residents to easily report issues like potholes, graffiti, and even illegal dumping in real time. Users can upload photos, track progress, and receive updates when the issue is resolved, all from the convenience of their phones. Boom, check this out.
Boom, and just like that, the couch is gone. Thank you, Director Carter, for these amazing updates. Back to you in the studio, Madam Mayor.
Thank you, Dr. Bradshaw. This just in, an important update from our public works yard. Major improvements are happening in our city streets, sidewalks, and green spaces. For the first time in the history of the city of Carson, a citywide street repair project is underway, along with a new initiative to improve sidewalks in every neighborhood, plus expanding tree trimming and planting programs aimed to enhance our urban landscape. Here in the studio, we have none other than our own Public Works Director, Dr. Arlington Rogers. Dr. Rogers, tell us about the improvements in place that are coming our way.
Well, thank you, Madam Mayor. As you know, we're making significant improvements to the roads across the city, focusing on repaving, filling potholes, and ensuring smoother, safer streets for cyclists and pedestrians. We're about 35% complete at this time, and now we're working to repair and replace sidewalks across the city to improve accessibility and safety for all residents, including those with mobility challenges. This project will create walkable and more connected neighborhoods.
That's great news. Now let's switch gears. Tell us about our streets, our trees, and our sidewalks. What's the latest on that?
That's an excellent question. The department is in the process of developing an urban forest master plan, and we're focusing on tree maintenance to ensure healthier and safer trees in the public spaces. That means regular trimming to prevent hazards and improve tree health. At the same time, we're launching a citywide initiative for planting more trees, which will add and provide additional shade, improve air quality, and beautify our streets. In addition, street and sidewalk repairs will roll out in phases over the next year, and tree trimming is ongoing. Now, as for tree trimming and tree planting, that will be a multi-year effort with hundreds of new trees added annually.
Thank you, Dr. Rogers, for those updates. For more information on these projects, including repair schedules and updates, visit carsonca.gov. Welcome to the city of Carson, the jewel of the South Bay, a city full of culture, diversity, and endless possibilities. Recognize these faces? Beyonce, Kendrick Lamar, Taylor Swift. They all film right here in the city of Carson at Thunder Studio. They not like us. Sports fan, we got you covered. Home to the 6-time LA Galaxy championship team. Carson is where the action is. So what are you waiting for? Plan your visit to Carson today. Up next, our Public Safety Department has completed the comprehensive plan to deploy video surveillance cameras throughout the city and at all city facilities. This forward-thinking measure is designed to deter criminal activity, provide critical video evidence, and enhance the overall safety of our community. Now, let's take you live to City Hall, where our Director of Public Safety, Nora Garcia, is set to address safety concerns. Our team is on the ground, bringing you the latest. Let's listen in.
Welcome to the City of Carson. By integrating advanced surveillance technology, we aim to reduce crime rates and foster a secure and welcoming environment for residents, visitors, and park users alike. Building on the success of this initiative, the department is proud to announce the expansion of the project to include video surveillance systems in the city's 4 mini parks. This extension reflects our commitment to safety and reinforces our dedication to protecting the well-being of the residents. But safety isn't just about prevention, it's also about preparation. That's why we're making another critical investment, the renovation of our Emergency Operations Center. With the LA 28 Olympics approaching, we are ensuring that Carson is at the forefront of public safety and emergency preparedness. Our upgraded EOC will be equipped with cutting-edge technology, enabling us to respond swiftly and effectively to all emergencies. To provide more insight into crime trends and ongoing safety efforts, I'd like to welcome Captain Norman to share the latest updates from the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department.
Thank you, Director Garcia, and I'd like to share some key updates on crime trends within the city of Carson. Year-to-date, decrease in residential burglaries are at negative 14.1%. Year-to-date decrease in aggravated assaults, crimes against persons, are at 7.1%. And year-to-date decrease in grand theft auto is at 11.1%. Most importantly, Part 1 crimes in Carson are trending down, which is a testament to our collective efforts in crime prevention, law enforcement, and community collaboration. Our team remains committed to proactive policing, working closely with city officials, businesses, and residents to keep Carson a safe and thriving community. Thank you for your time and for your trust in our efforts.
There you have it, folks, a major step forward for our community. And as we prepare for the LA 2028 Olympic Games, security remains a top priority. Staying on trend, we have a very, very, very special guest coming to us live, and he's also a Carson native. Our very own rugby Olympian, Marcus Tupuola. Thank you for joining us, Marcus. Growing up in Carson, how did the community shape your love for rugby and sports in general?
I had some of the best times growing up in Carson as a kid. I used to always be outside with my friends, just getting in trouble, doing bad stuff. And we always used to go to Dolphin Park and just, make memories over there, playing football outside, basketball, just coming back home once the street light gets on. And this is where Carson's where I started my rugby. Like, that's where I first fell in love with it. Played for South Bay Spartans, practiced at Victoria Park, and we played there. So, and that's kind of how my history starts with rugby in Carson.
You're preparing for the LA 28 Olympics. How does it feel to be a part of such an amazing event, especially knowing it's taking place right here in the city of Carson, your hometown?
It's always an honor to play for your country at the highest level, and to do it on an Olympic level is another unique situation in itself. And being that the Olympics is going to be in LA, it's just an honor, because this is what I call home. And when I look back, I'm just like wondering, like, dang, like this is where my dreams were created. This is where my dreams was fostered. And to be back to share with my family that's always had my back, it's like I can't even put into words. And to extend that family to Carson is like, I don't know, it's an unforgettable moment, honestly.
Marcus, this is your second Olympic game. How does it feel knowing that you're inspiring the next generation of athletes from your city?
Making a positive impact on the next generation is second to none. And it's important for kids to have a vision that they see, and it helps when they can relate to someone or something. And me, I'm pretty relatable in that aspect. I'm just a regular kid from Carson, who had a dream, who made it happen. So, I wasn't the fastest, the strongest, or anything like that, but my willpower and spiritual power is what took me further. So, for kids out there, I've always been on the right path, and I've always strived for it undeniably. But for you, if you don't know your path right now, that's totally fine, because your journey will blossom once, if you keep persevering and striving and working towards something.
Marcus, we're so incredibly proud of you and excited to see you represent Carson and Team USA in the LA 28 Olympics.
Appreciate the time that you're giving me, Mary, and I'm proud to be a Carson native.
We're wishing you the very best of luck. Coming up next, our city's financial outlook is making headlines. I will be speaking with our finance director, William Jefferson, about Carson's impressive general fund reserve. You won't want to miss this. Stay with us. This is CNN, Carson's News Network.
Welcome to the city of Carson. Thinking about a career with impact? Let me show you around. Public Works, they keep our city running. Roads, parks, and beyond. Community development, they're shaping the future of Carson. Parks and Rec, build a career in one of our parks where our kids are shaping the future of Carson. Prefer to be in the office? Our Human Resources Department keeps the city running smoothly by hiring the greatest talent, making Carson the greatest place to work. Whatever job skills you have, we have a job for you. One city, one team, one jewel. Are you ready to shine? Join us at the City of Carson. Apply today at carsonca.gov.
And we're back. Carson has me busy today. There is some impressive financial news for our city. The management team has announced that our general fund balance is $220 million. The city has a balanced budget for the 4th year in a row, and we have a strong AA credit rating. These milestones highlight the city's commitment to fiscal responsibility and long-term financial stability. Joining me now is our Director of Finance, William Jefferson. Let's start with the General Fund Reserve. This is one of the largest in the city's history. What is the secret, Mr. Jefferson?
The city's financial success is the result of a balanced approach, incorporating responsible spending, strategic investment, and effective revenue management. The City Council, Finance Department, and City Treasurer, Monica Cooper, have made prudent fiscal decisions that have positioned the city for continued financial stability.
Looking ahead, what is next for the city's financial outlook?
We're focused on maintaining fiscal discipline while investing in key projects that benefit residents. With careful planning, we'll continue strengthening our financial position for the future.
Thank you, Director Jefferson. What a great time to live, work, and play in the city of Carson. It is so nice to see that our city is on such solid financial footing. You heard it first here. We're keeping things locked in and secure. No heists, no budget leaks, and definitely no overspending. We're ensuring everyone pays their fair share. But financial responsibility isn't just about numbers, it's also about investing in the future of the city of Carson, our children. Joining us today is the Director of Recreation and Community Services, Mike Whitaker, someone that I have known since he was 14 years of age. Mike?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I'm pleased to share updates on our efforts to expand our program in the Recreation and Community Services Department. With the expansion or new sites, we will provide space for more children in our youth programs.
You know the mayor loves children, and I would like to remind everyone that the City Council voted unanimously to waive youth sports registration fees for all Carson youth participants. So there is no reason for your child not to be able to participate in our youth sports program. I hear you have some wonderful summer programs for youth employment in place. Tell us a little more about that.
Of course, the Summer Youth Employment Program continues to be a cornerstone of Carson youth, providing meaningful job opportunities and skills training. The program serves youth ages 14 to 21 with a minimum GPA of 2.0. It offers a hands-on work experience in various city departments. And through this program, we are equipping Carson youth with the experience and confidence necessary to build their careers and setting them up for a positive future.
Well, we're talking about the future, but you participated in that summer youth program, didn't you?
I did.
Well, we're excited that you're about to expand it, and we're breaking new ground here in the city of Carson.
We have currently 4 sites that are under construction. The Carson Event Center, brand new amphitheater, is making waves as a premier destination for entertainment. With a sleek, modern design and a stunning courtyard featuring breathtaking water displays, this venue is set to host unforgettable performances and community celebrations. Meanwhile, Carriage Crest Park is also expanding in a big way. Once a modest 4-acre facility is now expanding to an impressive 15-acre facility, one of our biggest facilities here in the city of Carson. It's home to Carson's very first dog park, along with brand new baseball and soccer fields, pickleball, football, and basketball courts, and a top-notch concession stand. This park will be a must-visit for sports and recreation lovers. This $16 million investment is made up of $8 million from the general fund and $8 million from grants from the state of California. Over at Mills Park, upgrades include a full-size basketball court, shadowed workout stations, and an all-inclusive playground for our youth, making it a welcoming space for athletes, facilities, and fitness enthusiasts alike. And last, but certainly not least, Foysia Park is getting a remarkable facelift. From shaded picnic areas to improved sports field lighting, this park will be more vibrant than ever. But the highlight, a brand new community stage adorned with artwork honoring Polynesian culture in tribute to the late great James M. Foysia. With a $4.2 million in federal funding, this park is set to become a cultural and recreational hotspot for Carson residents alike.
Wow. You heard it first here. While these park transformations are creating more spaces for community engagement, the city is also taking steps to ensure a greener, more sustainable future. From eco-friendly park designs to innovative conservation efforts, let's take a closer look at how Carson is making sustainability a priority. We turn to our Energy and Sustainability Officer, Rita Kocher, who has the latest updates on Carson's sustainability efforts. Rita.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I'm here with some electrifying news, literally. If you're looking for a place to charge up your electric vehicle, Carson has the plug. Let's take a look at our city map. As you can see, we have over 150 new EV charging spaces installed across the city, making it easier than ever for residents and visitors to power up while they shop, work, and enjoy the city. Some of the key locations include the Carson Event Center and many city parks. And this is just the beginning. This past year, the city has been recognized for its commitment to sustainability. We are proud to share that Carson, for the second year in a row, received the Gold Level Award from the South Bay City's Council of Governments for Energy Efficiency and Sustainability Efforts. And the city also received the 2024 Beacon Vanguard Award for cutting greenhouse gas emissions and adopting best practices in sustainability. The city also secured grant funding for a pilot program we're calling the Carson EV Charging Wallet, which will allow residents to charge their electric vehicles at Carson's EV charging stations at no cost. The City Council still needs to approve the program details, but the plan is to launch this summer. As you can see, Carson is leading the charge as a greener city, with more charging options, cleaner air, and award-winning sustainability efforts. Mayor, back to you.
Thank you. That is fantastic, Rita. For more information on the new EV charging locations and how to access them, visit us at carsonca.gov.
Meet the City of Carson's fearless city attorney, Sunny. This is why you need Sunny Soltani in Carson. She's a legal dynamo and 6-degree black belt, true kung fu master. Hi-ya! Sunny Soltani, partner at the law firm A&W, even though she dislikes root beer. A UCLA grad who secretly admits Cal State Dominguez Hills is better. She's a wife, a mother, and a stunt double for Angelina Jolie. In her spare time, she's crushing national pickleball tournaments, dominating roller derbies in Dubai, and skydiving with her besties. Cowabunga, dude. Woo! And when it comes to the courtroom, she's won every case that she's won. Let that sink in. The City of Carson has its very own legal dynamo who continues to block out all distractions. No Jenga. So, hands off other cities. She's not for hire. Sunny Soltani, making the City of Carson legally fearless and incredibly awesome.
Now, let's talk about the biggest development projects on the horizon. I'm joined today by our Assistant City Manager, John Raymond, and our Community Development Director, Saeed Nasseh. Saeed, let's talk about what's happening on Carson's residential growth.
Yes, Carson is very popular with residential developers. We have built around 750 units in and around the Civic Center, and we have more housing to come. We've approved about 1,400 units that are ready to be built, and one developer has actually broken ground already.
Well, that is impressive. What about our affordable housing?
We encourage affordable housing and we encourage developers to provide it as part of their projects. Our RENA numbers are 5,600 units, over 5,600 units, and we need to use all of our toolbox to provide these affordable units, such as EIFD, inclusionary housing, and in lieu fees. So far, we have about 50 units in the works to developers to provide affordable housing in Carson.
Wow, thank you. We're doing what we're supposed to. And beyond housing, we have new industrial spaces coming.
Yes, we've recently approved over 2 million square feet of industrial space that is waiting to be built in the city. And we hope that these spaces will provide us with additional employment and sales tax for the city.
Housing and retail growth are exciting, but JR, what's being done for the economic development?
The city's committed to strengthening Carson's workforce and empowering the small businesses in Carson. Through our ongoing partnership with Innovation Incubator at Cal State Dominguez Hills, the Carson Small Business Growth Academy has successfully taken over 100 small businesses through a small business boot camp, equipping them with the tools and resources that they need to thrive. And additionally, the city's all about finding new employment and training opportunities for the residents of Carson. We recently approved an MOU with several major agencies, including Metropolitan Water District, the Sanitation District, West Basin Water District, and the South Bay Workforce Investment Board for job training and mentorship in the water and wastewater industry. And these are good jobs. These are jobs you can raise a family on.
Everyone is wondering what's happening with the 157 acres, and you're my man that's handling the 157-acre project. What's going on?
Well, as many people know, the Carson Reclamation Authority, or the CRA, actually owns the 157 acres, and there's two milestones coming soon. The first is that the CRA is responsible for building the infrastructure on the site, and that's really the street. And we're about to start construction probably by the end of this month. The other is that we're ready to close, we're just about ready to close on the 96-acre transaction with the developer of the site that's been entitling that since 2021. And that project includes Carson Place, which will become the gathering place in Carson with restaurants, shops, and gardens and open space. And work on their site will start soon. It'll start, they'll lag a little bit behind our work on the street. And we should also resolve what's happening on the mall site, which is a site right on the freeway, by the end of the year.
Well, we've been working on that before I was a council person and before I became mayor, so I'm so excited about all this great news, and we're just on the move. A major grocery store is coming to North Carson at University in Avalon. It will bring fresh food option and complete shopping for our residents. JR, is that right?
That's totally right, Mayor. Plus, we're working with the property owners on Avalon Boulevard to improve storefronts and through the city's facade improvement program. And then, but we have a special interest in Avalon because of its importance to both the Olympics in 2028 and to the World Cup in 2026. Right now, we're bidding the design and engineering services to reconstruct the residential wall or walls on Avalon to flip it from being kind of an eyesore in the city to actually being a showstopper. And so to help create an identity for Carson to present to the world.
Well, that's great. That's one of my pet peeves of universities, those walls and the 157 acres. But what's happening with the facade and improvement program?
Well, as I mentioned a few minutes ago on the facade program, the city created a facade program about a year ago. And we're very excited in that we've got applications from businesses and property owners on East Carson Street, on Avalon, and several on Main Street. And so, studies have shown that improving the look of the exterior of a business really helps drive additional sales. And so it's really great for the community, and it's really happening.
This is what progress looks like. New housing, retail options, job opportunities, and infrastructure improvements. Carson is on the move. JR, Saeed, thank you both for sharing these exciting updates. Carson Breaking News is on an overload today. We're going to send it back to Dr. Khalil Bradshaw live in the field. Dr. Bradshaw, what's the latest out there?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I'm here live at City Hall with our City Manager, David Roberts, and our Assistant City Manager, Dr. Robert Lennox, for some exciting updates. David, can you give us an update on this exciting development?
Sure. Thank you, Dr. Bradshaw. This is a historic moment for the City of Carson. The Mayor and the City Council is exploring a bold vision for the future, one that will redefine our Civic Center and transform it into a dynamic hub for government, business, as well as entertainment. This project is affectionately known as the Civic Center Campus. So there's lots going to be happening, in particular for redevelopment and construction. There's going to be a newly designed City Hall. It's going to be modern, efficient space to better serve our residents. A world-class 5-star resort that's going to attract visitors from all across the country, as well as boost our local economy. But then there's that long-awaited teen center that the mayor's been asking for. It's going to be a dynamic space for our teens, as well as a state-of-the-art performing theater arts center that's going to be an immersive experience venue that will bring premier entertainment to the city of Carson. All these things are happening, and we're excited to be able to be a part of it.
I know you are. That sounds exciting. Dr. Lennox, what can you add to that?
Yeah, I would add also that this will truly elevate the city's reputation in the South Bay region, attracting new businesses, cultural experiences, and tourism dollars to our region. Right now, we're in the early planning stages and working closely with the mayor and city council to make this project come to fruition. Ultimately, though, we want to make Carson a place for folks to have an innovation and economic development experience and really make the South Bay focus on Carson as a destination.
I can't wait. Thank you both so much. Back to you in the studio, Madam Mayor.
Thank you, Dr. Bradshaw. A new city hall, a world-class resort, a teen center, a performing arts venue, and so much more. This is a game-changing moment for the city of Carson. While the plans are still in the early stages, one thing is clear: Carson is moving forward. The city of Carson is that beacon of light that illuminates from our borders, the South Bay and beyond, shining bright like a diamond, our jewel of the South Bay. It's not just growing, we're changing, we're transforming. We don't just dream, we build. We don't just talk, we deliver. We don't wait for the future, we create it. And today, I'm proud to announce the Big Five, my 5 bold initiatives that will define our next chapter. Economic development, because progress must be inclusive. Affordable housing and inclusionary zoning will ensure that Carson's work for the people and not against the people. Infrastructure, because a strong city stands on a strong foundation. We are repairing streets, improving housing, and modernizing our neighborhoods, one block at a time. Technology, because Carson will not be left behind. Our new fiber optics network will connect our homes, our businesses, and our community fast, reliable, and build for the next generation. Quality of life and public safety, because every family deserves to feel safe in the streets they walk, in the parks they play in, and in the neighborhoods where they live. From enhanced security to new public safety initiatives, we are protecting Carson's most valuable assets, its people. Commitment to the youth, because our children are our future. We are expanding programs, providing resources, and creating opportunities that set them up for success. Whether it's early childhood education, sports, or workforce training, we are investing in them. This is my greatest focus because when we invest in our youth, we invest in our city's future. These are not just policies, they are promises. They are the blueprint for our tomorrow. Carson, we're not just rising, we're soaring. The future of Carson is bright. That does it for this edition of CNN, Carson's News Network. I'm Mayor Lula Davis-Holmes, thanking you for joining us. We'll see you next time, same time, right here on Carson's News Network.